First of all, what is the role of emotions in our life? Their role is very bad. We're operated, activated by our emotions. Desires, it's one and the same. And we want to all the time realize, actualize every desire, every emotion that comes to mind, that I feel in my heart. I want to simply actualize it. An emotion that awakens all the time grabs me, directs me, wanting for me to fulfill it. And depending on what society am I in, what kind of environment am I in, what kind of guidance and education did I get, in short, where was I raised, what kind of home, and so on. Accordingly, I work with my emotions. But if not, my emotions simply overwhelm me. And precisely in the balance between the intellect and the emotion, can we differentiate people, because everyone has emotions and everyone has an intellect. But to the measure to which they're balanced, to the measure to which different emotions act inside a person, and along with it he has an intellectual ability and inner force that can deal with these emotions, that he can so-called control himself. Accordingly, a person acts. When I asked about emotion, you actually answered about the desire. Now, at least the way we see it, the desire is one thing and the emotion is another. What's the difference? A desire is more of a yearning to attain, achieve, get something, and an emotion is an emotion. It could be pain, joy, happiness, not necessarily that it's related to a certain desire. This is at least how people see it. An emotion is many times a result of something that we have experienced. A desire, maybe you, as a psychologist, that's what you think. But I, as a Kabbalist, I divide it in a more simple way. A person has an emotion or a desire, which is one and the same, and his mind, intellect, and that's it. There's only what we call mind and heart. The mind are the thoughts, that can control the emotion, and the heart is the emotion. So why do Kabbalists really draw this connection between the desire and the emotion? Because in the connection between the intellect and the emotion, in this balance, this is where we exist, and we want for it to exist in some kind of orderly fashion, for it to be somehow connected, so that my emotions will be under the supervision of the intellect, and that the intellect, the mind, will work only in order for me to realize my emotions in a good and correct way, so I won't harm myself or others. I need it. So, when I want something, I have a desire for something, to drink, to sleep, to eat. When you realize this desire, then you feel an emotion. When the desire feels how full or empty it is, then that's called an emotion. But it's the same desire. It's a phenomenon within the desire.